Look, mommy, I'm spinning.
Hi, I'm DJ Matter K, and I'm here to report to you that Zendaya and Giuliana have gotten into it, and then Chris Brown and is over Drake,
Stop.
and then
So this week it's all about
me.
Yep. Like she said, Giuliana and Zendaya going head to head. Whatever it is, they're talking about possibly canceling Fashion Police. I say let the show go, but people are saying other things, so we'll talk about that.
Oh, that was
Plus,
Chris
Brown and Drake, I'll just do this whole tease for you. Chris Brown and Drake taking shots at each other. She thinks that Chris Brown needs to shut up. I think Chris Brown should keep talking.
I think he should. Well that's
Chris,
so thinking.
Team Taurus, Team Bull, I say keep talking. And how often should you have sex? Is once a week enough?
Well, depending on if you're married, I think you should be doing it every day.
Is Kandi and Todd Tucker?
If your name is Kandi, okay, just in general.
Oh, she's the one that wants the bunky unky.
The bunky unky.
You know what it is.
I like that.
Oh boy, February 27th. What are we waiting for?
Watch out,
Let's start the show. It's still Diverted. I was going 360. Okay.
What's going on, guys?
What?
I love this song.
You know. Do you really?
I do love truffle butter.
Did I tell you guys what truffle butter means?
No, let's give them a quick little lesson. 30 seconds.
Okay, so truffle butter. Truffle butter means when a guy puts his dick inside of a girl's ass, and then he takes it out, and it's like come on top of his dick, and then he puts it in her vagina and takes it out, and then it's like cum poop, so it becomes like a tan kind of color, and then the substance is just.
She was saying cum poop, like come poop somewhere.
No, like cum and poop, and then the tan color just becomes this like substance that's called truffle butter.
Well, I hope you had breakfast already, because if you didn't, your day is downhill from here.
You know.
You. Stupid. All right, so what's up? What a week it's been.
I'm trying to focus on looking at you guys because I can't help but look at myself.
And that's the problem. You smell that?
How does the lighting look?
I feel like this sweater's too washed out. It's supposed to look blue, but you don't really think you can tell what it looks like.
Or is it blue and black?
Anyway.
Or is it gold and white?
I would entertain it if I felt like entertaining it, but...
I don't even like entertain it.
You just put on perfume.
No.
You smell like patchouli oil.
Maybe it's my Blistex.
So stupid.
What?
Patchouli oil, Giuliana Rancic. It was a transition. I make things go like this in my real life. In my real life, everything goes like this.
I hate you so much. If that's what you want to get started on, that's definitely something you can get started on.
So, do you guys know that we have like a little thing back there that we cheat on? It tells us everything we're talking about in the show because we do this show.
Because we're professional.
We do this show so high and so drunk that we can't ever keep up.
Right, and our production studio, you know, our director.
So if you ever see us vaguely glance right over this thing at the end of a story, you're like, what are they looking at? Yeah, when we have a vision. You know, down here is more honest, but back there it's always just like, so, you just try to cheat it back a little bit. All right, so Giuliana Rancic, in lots of trouble this week. She was on a Fashion Police. What are you looking at me for?
No.
I feel like your lips look so good. I want to put on something.
Yeah.
Like a little kid. I want to look nice.
I put on some Sour, and it's like this pink nudish color from MAC.
Uh-huh. This is not run your purse.
Where did it go? You stole it. Okay. This is the big nudish color.
So Giuliana Rancic.
Wait.
Come on.
I did like this around the lip, and then before I blot it, I put Blistex on. So now it's fake pink.
So Giuliana Rancic. Speaking of pink people. So she
Why is she a pink person? Because she's white?
No.
That's basic.
No, I didn't say that.
That's basic.
You said that. You said that. It's stupid though.
Okay, Giuliana Rancic came out her face to Zendaya.
So we would check
Zendaya. I say Zendaya.
I say Zendaya, but I've heard Zendaya. I think it's Zendaya.
I heard Daya too.
Yeah. So Giuliana's in a Daya situation. And we're not gonna play the clip. We've seen the clip 1,000 billion times. So pretty much Giuliana said that Zendaya looked like she smelled like patchouli oil or weed. So, you know, this is a whole big thing in the community. Zendaya responded. Giuliana apologized. Kelly, what's her name? Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne tweeted, "Would you like to work on your British accent for the Kelly Osbourne?"
All right, let me try. I will not be dragged into this. This situation is being recited like adults by both parties. It's so hard to do an English accent when you're around Trinidadian people.
Terrible actor.
So, I hope you can leave it to them and do the same. You guys do realize that Aunt Zendaya is my friend, right? I'm giving everyone... Well, I feel like I'm doing an Australian thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to read
Maybe
it.
you're not right for the part. Maybe if you... Go ahead. Just go ahead. Get to the end of it.
Listen. She said, I did not make the weed comment. I do not condone racism. As a result of this, I'm seriously questioning staying on the show. Which is corny to me because it's like, Mama, if you want to leave the show, leave the show.
Yeah, don't because I feel like she wants to leave the show.
She just don't have a reason to.
Exactly.
And it's not as stop touching me.
I like your pants.
They're slacks.
Oh, look who has a job.
Yeah,
no.
Dude, like...
It's almost like when you're upset, like in a relationship, where it's just like, like, why are you touching my pants for? I'm about to break up with you right now, because it's just like, that's not why you're breaking up with me.
She knows she waited too long. When Joan died, she should have just left. I know that sounds harsh, but she should have just left. She waited way too long, and nothing has, transpired, and finally something did, and she's like, I will leave this show. Mm-hmm. Girl, bye. Leave the show if you want to leave the show. Ain't nobody making you to stay.
So... Pumpkin. So there's some other allegations coming out. So this is all from an insider on Fashion Police, and they say Giuliana is still devastated over this. They say she feels the whole team turned their backs on her. They said Kelly was the worst, but it wasn't just her. It feels like her bosses weren't even there for her. She says, and she thought about quitting the show, but that's not going to happen. She's way too ambitious to quit. She wants Kelly to leave, though. She's going to play nice with her for the cameras, but you better believe she'll do anything to get her off the show. This means war. So then, more from the insider. He says, or they say, I think it's a guy. They say, they did the Zendaya segment 3 times, 3 different takes. On the first 2 takes, Kelly says, "Guys, we can't say this. Zendaya's a friend to the show." Giuliana said the words patchouli oil and weed 3 times. Now, this brings up a very good point. For me, which I didn't think about. I forgot that Fashion Police is a tape show, and not that I forgot that it was taped, but I just wasn't connecting like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Okay, now I can see why Kelly's being way more dramatic about the situation, because she's actually seen this happen over and over, and after she's like, yo, don't do this, don't do this, and now it backfired on Giuliana, and she's like, I'm not a part of this.
And then my whole thing, and this is why you need, first of all, this is why, every place should be diverse, because if there was any person of color that worked on Fashion Police, they would have been like, no, this is not a good look.
Listen,
this is not a good look.
And from what I've heard, my sources tell me...
What you heard? What's tea?
That nobody likes Giuliana.
Nobody.
Everybody wants her to leave. So that's why when they turned her back on her, it was not really turning her back. It's like, we don't care what you say because we want you to leave anyway.
Everybody got that one person at their job where it's just like, ooh, I can't.
Giuliana's that person. Between E and Fashion Police. Does she still do E? She does
E! News, yeah. She's like lead, anchor, whatever.
Look, Giuliana, between you, losing 1,000 pounds and...
Maybe she should, start smoking some weed so she get the munchies to eat a sandwich for once, because she is way too skinny.
Listen.
And
I don't knock anybody's body type.
I don't either if you're not being extreme. Like when you are, I don't want to say she works too hard to be that skinny. I don't really know that. But when you are that skinny... That's a problem.
I feel like...
That's a problem.
And I feel like she's doing it on purpose.
Exactly.
It's different when you're like Ariana Grande. You're just naturally
just
skinny.
Built
that's just how you are.
Yeah.
Or if you're if you're staying up all night, you're singing, you're writing songs, you're doing shows, you're doing modeling, all this other stuff that you're doing, book signings, you're going to get tired. To get book signings.
Book signing. I was like, oh, she tried.
Signing albums. You're going to be tired and you're not going to want to eat all the time. You just want to... Sleeping is your hunger. You know what I mean? For Giuliana, I feel like there's not really an excuse. Is she married? Does she have kids?
Yeah, she's married. She has a little baby.
So I don't know. I don't know what's the problem, because I'm sure she has a nanny.
Yeah.
And the nanny's child.
But besides her being, scarily thin, bringing this whole thing back around... What?
Nothing. I'm talking about.
Bringing this whole thing back around. I don't get people that don't think this is a race thing. And a lot of people don't think it's a race thing. And I'm like, and I don't really comment a whole lot of stuff on stuff, but I'm just like, whatever. But I enjoy reading the comments because I like to know what you all think. But I don't have to, write comments because I make my comments here. If that makes sense.
Because I'm grown.
Yeah, like I never feel the need to like write comments on stuff because I always feel like if there's anything I want to say, whatever. So anyway, so like I was reading comments and people are like really like really not backing up Giuliana, but are really like this is not a race thing. So I try to make everything so black and white, and I'm like. Fine, guaranteed. Let's take your approach. Let's take your approach. Let's say this is not a race thing. My whole thing is, and they're like, oh, because white people have dreadlocks too. White people have dreadlocks because they want to be black people. Like it's not like like white people have dreadlocks like white people have straight hair. Like it's not you can't compare the two like that.
I'm here and there, and you know why? I think it's also about age. I think it's about age because I feel like she's taking advantage of Zendaya in the sense of she knows she's young, she knows she's popular, and she's taking advantage of that.
Well, it's not like and even in Zendaya's response, I wish I had a few, but
Zendaya just went off about all the people who are immensely educated, have their PhDs, their masters 10 times,
and it's not like there aren't people in Hollywood that don't have dreads, like Lettucey.
That's what she brought up her too.
What's the girl's name? NDRE.
A lot of people. She brought up a lot of people. And her statement was really like, she was like, certain things just can't go unchecked.
Don't snap.
And once
it wasn't a snap.
Yes, it was. Because it's Zendaya. She's just like, to me, she's a baby.
She could have gotten Giuliana's ass. Giuliana.
I don't think she's like that.
She was being very,
I think she's very Beyonce.
Nice.
I think she's very like, quiet and humble and just
Beyonce is quiet.
When does Beyonce ever? And if
Beyonce's a hood rat. I don't care what nobody says. Beyonce is such a hood rat. If you walking around with those blonde and box braids.
Okay.
Beyonce's a hood rat.
Roll back. Back to Zendaya. Okay. I think that she is very humble. She's very modest. She's very like love, share the world. Be happy with each other. Let's not break each other down. And I think she's a genuine person in that sense. So when it comes to, coming back at people or giving shots, she doesn't really give us shots.
That's because she spent all her time on Disney Channel. If she was on the schoolyard with the rest of us, reading these little raggedy heifers for filth since the 2nd grade, she wouldn't have a problem.
Hello. But it's not like that. But I'm happy that
I don't even enjoy fashion. And you know what's crazy? I don't even enjoy Fashion Police anymore. Like ever since Joan passed and they like did this reboot. I don't.
Kathy Griffin, right?
Yeah, Kathy, run for your life. Run. Because this is a burning ship. This is I was about to be shady. Let me just keep going. I really can't say it because it's gonna tank a lot of stuff. Just give me a pen or something.
You know I'll say it.
No, you won't say it either after you see what I'm about to write.
Listen, point is that I just feel
try. Bet you won't. Anyway,
try.
This is how we try it on Friday nights. No, but yeah. So I think it's a burning ship. I think
shit.
We'll talk one day. One day we will talk.
One day.
But right now we can't talk. No, but what is the girl's name?
Giuliana Zendaya Kelly.
Other one.
Daya.
No.
Juliana.
New host. Comedian. Kathy Griffin. I think Kathy Griffin should run for her life. I think this is a burning ship, and I think...
And Kathy's already D-listed, and I feel like she's really nasty with her jokes. Like, she's not stylish at all. So I don't...
Kathy is D-list because she's A-list. Like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love Kathy Griffin.
I love her to an extent. I don't think Fashion Police is for her. She should definitely stick to anything on Bravo that they offer her.
I think it's time to cancel the show, honestly.
Yep. They should have canceled it once Joan died. That's what I'm saying. They waited too long, and now finally something hits, and they're like, the show should be canceled. The show should have been canceled, and you know it. You think it was still gonna... Who can replace Joan Rivers?
Nobody.
Nada. You know what I'm saying? Nada. Only Joan could make jokes like that. Joan couldn't make that joke without doing a tape 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're trying to come for her professionalism and her career. And then one quick thing about Joan. But disrespect to the Oscars. They definitely tried it for the in memoriam thing. They definitely left Joan Rivers out, and I'm like, oh, see, that's why another reason why I don't like the Academy of Motion Pictures and Science and other bullshit that they do and stuff. Anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
So Chris Brown and Drake is getting
annoying.
Not realer than real, but no, this is good. This is good. Look, so Chris Brown and Trey Songz are on tour right now. They're supposed to have a concert up in in Canada, this past weekend or like, you know, sometime this week or whatever. Mm-hmm. So pretty much, Canada's officials didn't allow Chris Brown, you know, access to the country or whatever. So people were joking online back and forth, saying that it was about that Drake, you know, denied his access, as if Drake is some big, you know, whatever, and in Canada, but.
Imagine if he did, though.
Imagine if he did.
Like, oh, I didn't know Drake had that kind of power.
Me either. I'd be very surprised. I'd be more than surprised.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't, exactly. So why are we even entertaining this conversation?
He only has Toronto.
If he even has that anymore. And I think Toronto still got love for Drake. So Drake was on stage at a concert recently, and he said this in one of his songs. Take a listen.
I got real shit popping with my family too. I got niggas that can never leave Canada too. I got 2 mortgages, 30 million in total. Niggas that'll still try fucking me over. R&B niggas that I gotta act like I like. But my acting days are over. Fuck them niggas for life, boy.
He said his acting days are over.
Did he just make that up? Off the top of his dome? Was this a freestyle?
No, it's not a freestyle.
So it's something he already planned.
This is already a Drake song.
Something on his album?
I'm not sure the name of it. Yeah.
I haven't listened to It's Too Little Too Late.
The original line was, you know, F those rap niggas, and he changed rap to R&B. No, I don't see the N-word. I mean, not in mixed company. This is probably mixed company.
He's Scorpio. Chris is a Taurus. It would have never worked out anyway. Their egos are way too strong. Chris is I can't help it. Chris is ridiculously petty. Not because he's a Taurus, but because he's Chris and what we've already learned about him based off of things that he, you know, throwing shots on his Instagram to his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, then his girlfriend. They're probably going to be engaged, probably going to break up, whatever. You know, if he can do this to his own girlfriend, imagine just a acquaintance. Drake, on the other hand, I think he's a little more mature. I think he is more mature. And when he does do his shots, they're funny and they're not offensive.
You find them funny?
I don't find witty. I find them witty. Yeah, I think he's.
And you know, it's funny when I hear witty, I do kind of see Drake's face.
Right.
Like Drake is like
he's sharp witty. And it's like tried it. You know what I mean? But Chris, on the other hand, I'm just like. Have a seat.
Have several seats.
Have a seat.
But yeah, so Chris Brown was in an interview with Shot Hot 97, and they asked him about Drake, and he said,
"So that's what we're gonna do."
What?
What's Shot 97?
You know, it's funny. All right, so let me tell you a quick little radio history. So funny enough, there was a running joke here in New York called Shot 97 for Hot 97 because all of the every time people go to Hot 97, like rappers and stuff. There would always be a shootout, and they would get shot. So it coined the street name Shot 97. But now, funny enough, what is the man's name? They used to do mornings here in New York. Oh, gosh. Not Ed Lover. He was before Ed.
Wow.
Star Buckwild. So Star now owns, he claims he coined the term Shot 97. Maybe he did. I don't really know. But now he owns an internet radio station, and he titled the station... Shot 97.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Now Shot 97 is actually a real station, but, you know, way back in the day, Hot 97 was Shot 97. All right, anyway, so...
These have peanuts in it. I just wish
they have peanut butter in it.
Oh, peanut butter.
Big difference.
But it's dry peanut butter.
Does it taste like truffle butter?
Ew.
You know! Chris Brown says... I'm speaking as Chris Brown, so I will use appropriate language. Mm-hmm. He says, this nigga not making us no money by us talking about him. We not getting no checks by talking... We not getting no checks by this nigga. We making him hot by talking about him. I'm not giving him no more ratings. I'm not taking his side because I don't mess with dude. I'm on probation, so that's all I'm gonna say. Ay, bye. Bye. Remember that song?
Stop. I hate you.
What was his name? Hurricane Chris. He used to have a little beat to his head. And in the video, he was on the train tracks in the middle of nowhere.
Why do you remember these things?
And it was like, hey, bye. What are you looking for?
Okay, I just wanted to see who had more followers. 7.4 for Drake, 7.7 for
I'm pretty
Chris Brown.
Chris probably has more followers because he spazzes more often, so people want to see the meltdown.
Of course, people want to see the reaction. Which is funny is because he was on Power 105.1 and he was speaking out. People want to see him have a reaction, that he talks, and he's starting to know that, you know, people just want him to behave the way he behaves all the time because it gives up ratings. And then he has the nerve to talk about Drake and say, we don't want to talk about this nigga no more. Chris Brown. Your art and Drake's arts are not too far apart.
They really aren't.
Hip hop and R&B. You understand?
I feel like Drake is an R&B singer.
So when you come, and he sing, I forgot.
I mean, I know he raps.
So
obviously.
when you come together, honey, this is you and this is Drake. You know why? Because of talent. Drake is more talented than you when it comes to singing.
I don't know. I don't know if I would. I don't know. If I would do that. Are you serious? I don't know if I would do that.
When was the last time Chris Brown put out an album?
No, but that has nothing to do with nothing. When's the last time Stephanie Mills put out an album?
What? Are you serious right now, Stephanie Mills? Is
Tinashe more talented than Stephanie Mills? Because Tinashe has a new album.
No.
Thank you. Hi, Stephanie.
But Drake,
I love Stephanie Mills.
Drake writes his own shit. Drake.
From what we know. Because everybody has help, as we learned from Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, great. Everybody has help. But there's a certain sound that you have. You telling me that he's getting this sound from since he was singing Brand New, since he was singing Best I Ever Had?
First of all, I think art is objective. So to say anybody is more talented than the other person, I think is a brand. You really can't say that. Because you can look at Chris Brown's dancing and say, well, Drake can't do this on stage. Drake can't perform like Chris Brown can perform.
That's why I'm talking about singing. That's why I'm talking about lyrics, and that's why I'm talking about
Well, you can't just segment it into what you want to do to compare the two. You have to take all of package A and all of package B.
Okay.
You can't say, well, let's just compare, Oreos to Chips Ahoy, but just compare the cream.
You're right.
No, you gotta compare the whole cookie.
Let me say it like this. Oh, cookies. Do we have snacks in the back? Are you not gonna get me the snacks?
No, it's almost the end of the season, so the kitchen is empty.
Listen, what I'm saying is, when it comes to performing, and I had a choice between Drake and Chris, it would be Chris. Why? Because I want to see him dance and I want to see you look stupid. When it comes to listening to music,
you're such an ass.
Between whether it's 1 a.m., the afternoon, or when I'm taking my ass home, I want to listen to Drake. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I want to listen to.
So, what you just said is that you would rather give your money to Chris Brown than to give it to Drake. Because if you bought Drake's album, Drake wouldn't get all of that money. But if you went to Chris Brown's concert, Chris Brown would get all of those dollars.
I don't...
What the fucking car you driving? The hell is that?
I don't do that. Whoa, everything is free that I just said.
So you're a criminal.
If I had the choice, okay?
Yeah.
And somebody said, here, do you want Drake or Chris Brown? It's because they're giving it to me, and it's gonna be free.
It's gonna be free.
I'm not buying anybody's tickets or anybody's music, especially from iTunes, except for Big Sean, Beyonce, and Lauryn Hill. But it was only like 5 songs. Other than that, between Drake and Chris Brown, musically, I say Drake. When it comes to performing, I say Chris. I'm saying this all to say that Chris Brown has no right. Who are you to talk about Drake? Like, step your game up.
Well, he's not talking about Drake, though.
He's talking about him indirectly. Oh, this dude not making us no money, but it's talking about him.
He's not. Why am I going to sit here and talk? Why would I sit here and talk about you if you
could have skipped the question. You could have skipped the question. Let me say something.
No.
I was watching Celebrity Apprentice, and there was times I thought Vivica was gonna get you're fired, and then Donald Trump just kept asking out questions, and she would just be like, I don't know, she's not gonna answer the question. So she's just not gonna answer because some people get in trouble.
I don't feel anything wrong with this answer though. I don't.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying if you do not care, if you want to let it go, if you want to, not make amends, but not think about it, don't talk about it at all. Because just by that, we know who you're talking about. We know who you're talking about.
Obviously, because they asked him about it. It's not like it was an indirect tweet. I'm on Chris Brown's side. Because honestly, this is how we would talk if it was just you and I in the room. He was like, oh, how do you know blah, blah, blah? I'm like, they ain't making us no money. Like, we ain't worried about them. Like, why, what are we even doing this for? And it's the same thing. It's just that, it's just millions of people watching. Or maybe thousands of people watching.
That's the thing. But it wasn't just him and so-and-so. It was him, so-and-so, and a live audience. It would have been different if it was personal.
See, I don't have a problem with that. Because then if you want him to change how he would act in front of a real audience, then you're not getting the real person. You're getting a carbon copy or the representative for Chris Brown to do interviews.
I give it a few more months. Let's see what this Drake and Chris Brown thing is going to be like.
Oh, nothing's going to happen. I mean, this has been going on for like a year. When was that fight in
last year?
Was it, Live? Like last year.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Dobbying.
So, let's talk about Atlanta Housewives. We haven't talked about Atlanta Housewives in a while. Remember, like, at one point every week, it was, like, something about Atlanta Housewives?
Yeah.
We haven't talked about
And
Atlanta.
it was bad because I was, like, watching it half-assed, so.
Yeah, you were. You still watch. You actually don't watch it all now, so.
No, I'm trying to keep up with the shows, especially Empire.
Trying is not doing. So let's talk about Kandi and Todd. So,
They're breaking up. They're divorcing. It's
no,
that.
they're not Kandi and Todd.
That's a nice jacket.
Whose?
I'm gonna get you that jacket.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna get that for me? I want Todd's beard. Have you guys seen Atlanta Housewives lately? His confessionals.
I love his hair.
Todd's beard is so thick. No, Todd has a good hairline. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, but his beard is like, but not like too much. But I was like, that's a good hair.
No, tell me why you think they're about to break up.
Yes, because I'm alleging from my personal sources. No, so for the trailer for this week's episode, which obviously haven't come on yet, it comes on Sunday. It shows Mr. Todd Tucker and Mrs. Todd Tucker.
Mrs. Todd.
So yeah, so pretty much they're talking about their relationship. So if you saw, I think last episode or 2 weeks ago, it was pretty much saying how not that Todd likes to be out of the house. But, you know, Kandi was like, you know, every time you go to L.A., you know, you stay for longer than usual. Like, or when I go to L.A., you know, I'll go and come right back. When you go...
I saw that.
You'll go and you'll take, like, the last flight back. Like, you know, like, stuff like that or whatever. So, as you all know, they're trying to get pregnant now. And they're only having sex once a week. And Kandi is not feeling that at all. So, Kandi suggested that they go to counseling. Mind you, this is all in the clip. We haven't seen the episode yet. But, you know... Kandi suggests that they go to counseling, and Todd responded by saying, he says, I'm not Tyson Beckford, and you're not Rihanna. As for why they're not having, like, the best sex ever. What the hell that had to do with the price of tea in China? I don't know.
Does she like Tyson Beckford?
I don't know.
Does he like Rihanna?
Probably so. But I'm just like, that's not how you, first of all, that's not how you respond to your wife.
Fucked up.
It is.
That's fucked up. Wow, bro. I just thought about that. Like, you...
It's like me sitting next to you. You ain't no Barbara Walters.
What? You ain't Oprah.
Lies.
No. I'm saying, if you was there, I'd be like...
Yeah.
But I'm your host.
But I'm your host.
Listen. You don't do that.
Yeah. So now they're trying to go to counseling. So is there trouble in paradise? I don't know. Is there something to say about a married couple that's not even a year out the gate that doesn't have sex more than once a week? That's trying, like I'm doing, but. So they've been married for less than a year. They're fresh out the gate. Don't take water out of my cup and put it in yours.
Do you backwash?
Yes.
I'm drinking it.
And I swallow, if you want to know. It's Friday. And yeah, they only been married, like, they haven't married for a full year yet. And my whole thing is just like, you know, and they're trying to get pregnant. So is there something to say about... You're so annoying. Is there something to say about a couple that isn't having sex, you know, only once a week?
Especially if they're married?
If they're married and they're trying to conceive.
Sorry, that statement still blew me off. I'm still, like, blown away about that statement. Only because it's like...
I'm not Tyson
dude, you're my man. Like, if I'm attracted or anything is appealing about you, it's definitely going to be... The sexual attraction between us. And I feel like we have, like, this soul bond connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be Rihanna for you to be like, damn, I can't wait to go home to my wife. I can't wait to, you know, be with my family.
That's a fight. That's a fight.
Like, you don't miss me. You don't want to be around me.
And guess what, Negro? Now we have to go to counseling because you just tried your life.
And if we do go to counseling... We're going to talk about all the things that...
your man won't do.
Yeah, and it's just like, what's the point of going to counseling?
All the things your man won't do.
I
don't like the part where he says, I'm not going to stop until I hear your mother scream. I'm like...
Oh! I like that part. Oh, I got a Jones in my phone for you. And damn thing that I won't do.
He says he'll make your body cream with his sex machine. That's some powerful shit. If you can promise somebody that, like, you know, I'm gonna make your body cream with my sex machine. That means you have to put it down.
Like, put it down.
You can fall in love. Anyway, yeah. So Atlanta Housewives this week. Check it out. Will Todd and Kandi go to counseling?
A-T-L-P-I-P.
We're gonna do that mad old school second grade dance.
Yeah.
It's time for us to go. Oh my gosh.
No,
I have
we
to give...
forgot something.
What? Where I'm about to go?
Mm-hmm.
I was just about to say that.
Okay.
I have to give the biggest shout out ever to, well, they're not Mrs. and Mrs. yet, but...
Can we dance for them?
Stop shaking the table.
I was about to get out.
So, my brother and my soon-to-be sister-in-law are getting married in, like, literally, like 6 hours.
Celebration time. Come on.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just celebrate.
Yeah. So, they're getting married. Where? None of your business. When? Today. What time? Still none of your business.
Because you don't know.
I do know.
You don't know.
I do know. Because some people out there that have been trifling and trying it for a long time, but I'm going to glory. No, but honestly, shout out to them. And the bag is packed, and I got my Hillman sweater. I'm putting on a good pair of sweats, get in the car, and head to where we need to go. So, congratulations to my brother and my new sister-in-law.
Hey,
we're going to pop bottles tonight.
DK pop bottles. You are not about that life.
You not about that
I'm
life. Look, this is her. Oh, my knees. Oh, I feel it. Oh, I got it. Oh, I'm so... Oh, you give me this. Let me tell you, right? So one time, sorry, real quick.
I'll tell you, one
time before a show, we split a Mike's Hard Lemonade, like the one that comes in a can, like, you know, a decent-sized can. We split it. There's nothing to that. A Mike's Hard Lemonade is like water for me. And she's like, oh, I can't. Oh, I feel so drunk. I gotta go home. I'm like, you're such a pussyfoot. Oh, God. You can never come with me anywhere. And you did come with me somewhere. And you still couldn't hold your lip. Not that she can't hold it, but she just can't.
I just can't do it.
You just suck. Anyway, say what you gotta say so we get out of here.
I texted him and I go...
I was like, why am my text open?
I go, what are you doing? Are you excited to see your only brother be an accepted, born-again version under the Most High?
So...
I hope you guys have great born again sex. Happy marriage.
I hope so too.
You don't hope that for your brother and your sister?
I'm not thinking about their sex life. And neither are you, and neither are you. It's time to go, guys.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna have a baby next year.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's married. She's married.
Alright, this is where we're gonna say goodbye.
This song is so
goodbye.
Hypocritical, counterproductive, whatever you want to call it. Isn't bad bitches a type? I'm done. Goodbye. Oh my god.
Anymore.
Oh my god.
The joke.
The celebrities.
The foolery.
The diversion.
Still diverted every Friday right here on our Facebook page.
Make sure you like us on Facebook at Still Diverted.